second video of the day. I didn't manage to upload yesterday, it was my sister's birthday, so here we are. If you guys are familiar with my channel, you might remember me mentioning before how much I love drawing buildings, so that's the idea for today's sketchbook page. I normally will have a look on Google Maps, just drop the Street View guy anywhere on the planet and go for a little explore. I have to warn you though, it's a really easy way to waste a lot of time. I'm a huge procrastinator and I can really end up wandering around Google Street View for hours. Some great places to go for buildings. For me, I quite like simple architecture with a bit of character, so South America is always quite a good one, like in the smaller towns and outskirts. Lots of 1 or 2 story houses, detached, breeze blocks painted in fun colours, houses with flowers in window boxes, stuff like that. I really like streets with loads of wires as well, phone lines and things coming and going in all directions. It just adds a lot of character. Japan is good for that. Japanese architecture is great as well. It's funny because I grew up in a Victorian house, just full of character, so old and lovely, but my favourite kind of building is like what a lot of people would consider quite boring. I love brutalism, which is, there was an era in architecture post-war, like around the 1950s, where they were building everything in concrete, those really imposing tower blocks, or if you've ever been around the South Bank Centre in London, that kind of thing. If you don't know what I mean, just Google brutalism and I promise you'll get what I'm talking about. But yeah, basically that's the kind of thing I like, the angles and sharp edges and straight lines. That's what I love in drawing buildings. I've said before I love drawing buildings because you can't really get it wrong, and what I mean by that is that you don't have to get it down on paper exactly as it is in real life. I was making mistakes all the way through this drawing, missing out windows and making one bit too big so another bit had to be so much smaller, stuff like that. But as long as you've got your straight lines and things going in the right angle to where it makes sense perspective wise, a building is always going to look like a building. And even when you do get it wrong, you're just giving it a bit of extra character. So right at the end, actually, I drew in this little box and the top corner of a building in proper brutalist style. So quick and basic and minimal, but it still makes sense. Well, it does to me anyway. Right, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow for the next one. I love you, bye!